attention to public safety from this administration and this department. You've been there for 4 years. What did you do prior to being in charge of public safety for the city?
I was a neighborhood development executive for Mayor Slade.
You had any public safety experience?
No.
So now you are directly in charge of the prisons, of the corrections system. How are you going to fix it? How do you have the qualifications and expertise to fix the situation? And if not you, who?
Well, I work with all of my team.
But your team has been there and probably part of the problem, in my opinion, over the last 6 estates. At any time have either of you been disciplined in any way due to one of the estates?
No.
Okay. So now, and I don't believe Mr. Stubblefield prior to Friday had ever been disciplined before the estate.
No, he
So now he's gone. He can't answer any questions.
He is not going.
So he's not here. He can't answer any questions. Right? So we can't get to the bottom of really what the systematic problems have been down in your shop for the last 4 years, or the long before that. And so we're just left with these, oh, we're going to fix it, or we're going to, I just don't think people have a lot of faith in you guys' ability to fix it. I see Mr. Dodson standing up. Are you going to fix it?
Mr. Alderman, thank you very much. Actually, that's one of the reasons that being in the administration and the police department loaning me the Mayor Slade is to focus on corrections. One of the conversations I had very early on with the mayor was what can we do to improve corrections, because he was concerned about that. So I started the position in early May and have been working with Mr. Stubblefield, Director Bryson, and the other people at corrections to address this. And what you see is the action that we took Friday before the escape was a step towards improving some of the processes there. And so is it perfect yet? Absolutely not.
You say the steps you take. Is there a step besides just relieving Mr. Stubblefield?
Well, like everything else, you want to work through the structure that's there.
I'm asking for clarification of what you said. You said you took steps before the escape. Is there another step you took besides relieving Mr. Stubblefield of duties?
Absolutely, there are. Actually, and we've talked about a lot of them. After the breach at CJC, we asked Director of Public Service, Rich Bradley, to take the architect, the design crew, the people that built the facility, and go there and look to find vulnerabilities or things that could be improved. Those changes, some of the changes the director talked about, were direct results of that. So we didn't sit passively by and say, somebody got out of the Justice Center, okay, let's go to the next meeting, let's go to lunch. What we did was said, where are our vulnerabilities, what can we do to fix them? And several things have changed.
Half of those changes that you're bragging on somebody's state.
At CJC, we were at CJC since we've made improvements and changes at CJC. And I'm not bragging, one escape is too many, but there have been no escapes at CJC since the improvements that we talked about just now have been made.
And what about the courthouse? Any improvements been made? I mean, it seems like that's where the majority of the escapes have been made.
The escapes at the workhouse and
so why, if the majority of the escapes happen at the workhouse, why don't you start with downtown?
And we didn't start with downtown. There are things going on at both facilities at the same time. And without getting into too many specifics, and I'd be happy to have a conversation, I'm always worried about security of facilities and giving too much away in a public forum. There are some things that I would call proprietary that we want to keep inside, so we don't give a blueprint for people how to defeat our systems in place. But there are things that we've been discussing and things that we are very close to implementing.